Hey everyone, Aaron here with Elite Water Sports, hanging out at AWSI with Mike Raper with North Kiteboarding, and we're gonna go over the Orbit. And it's my pleasure to have him today because he knows everything about this kite, all the newest features and all the newest upgrades. And we know that all of our YouTube subscribers are super fans of it. So let's hear about it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, well, thank you all so much for having some interest in the Orbit. We love it. It's kind of our disposition at first. I think you guys all know the Orbit's all about going big air, taking a little bit of risk, and obviously really predictable in the unpredictable conditions. It's that kite that's kind of got your back the whole time. You always know where you can always feel it. And year on year, we've just had incredible success. You guys know, multiple winner of King of the Air. This kite has got lots of boost, but most importantly, it's easy to loop. It's one of those kites that it doesn't take long to get the feel to learn how to jump. And then as you progress, that super fast loop, especially this year in the smaller sizes. So from the 9, 8, 7, and 6, we've really sped up that loop. In those smaller sizes, we've given that kite a little bit more lift. So it is jumping fractionally higher year on year, as opposed to the 10, 11, 12, and 14 that are pretty similar jump heights. But what you will notice this year is the speed of that turn. It's a lot faster. We've taken, as you look at the geometry and the shape of the kite, year on year, it's pretty hard to show here down on the beach, but when it's flying, you'll see geometrically, meaning the surface area of the kite is really smooth. Our kite designer, Pepane Smith's been working super hard at really cleaning up the profile, really cleaning up the wing, because the cleaner it is, the less air disturbance is going to be, the faster it's going to loop. And if you put it up against some of our competitors, you can see it's just stable. It's really clean. There's no puffing, there's no bagging, there's no wrinkling, and it just flies through the air really quickly. Previously, we had a little bit of flutter between the trailing edge, the wingtip and the first strut. We've reduced that. So again, if you had a little bit of a vibration in the past, that's gone. Not everyone had it, but you could feel it. And rest of the performance of the material is still the high tenacity ripstop, no change. The Dacron, we're still using the 160 gram Dacron, which has really proven to us to be super durable. Some of our competitors have gone to lighter weight materials that may not last as long and may not last a season. So we're really proud of the durability of the Orbit kite and the performance of the Orbit kite. I'm just trying to think, we've thinned out the struts just a little bit year on year, a little bit, very small reduction in the diameter of the alley, so it flies forward a little bit faster. But ultimately, we've tried to keep the DNA of what this kite's all about, and it's all about the refinement. It's not a revolution, it's just a gentle, small evolution.
You know, a small percentage change every year is what you're going to develop a great and a record-breaking kite.
Yeah.
You know, if you change it too drastically every single year, you're not going to get that. But like you said, the DNA hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And I can say that last week I had the ability to take this out into a hurricane, and it was fantastic.
Awesome.
Man.
Awesome.
And what we did is we actually had last year's 23 out on the water, an 8 meter up against an 8 meter Orbit and 24 Orbit, and you could see the canopy was super tight throughout the whole thing. And at 12 o'clock, it didn't want to surge forward as much. It was super stable.
It's a lot more stable.
Yes, exactly. And then Evan, you know, one of our best riders on our team, you know, he was able to do a lot of board offs and learn some new tricks off of it.
Nice.
And that's always like the real sign of like an improvement of a kite. If all of a sudden you can do a trick that you've been trying, and boom, you get on the first day on a new model.
Yeah, progression's key, and I think everyone we've been talking to has just come off saying it's that little bit of progression for me as a rider. I feel more confident. Even if you're inverted and you're kind of a little off axis and you don't quite get your timing right, you can still feel where it is in comparison to some of our competitors' kites. We're super proud.
But don't be intimidated by the Orbit. Okay?
No,
if you're a beginner, like we're selling these to beginners, complete beginners, guys that really haven't had much of a water sports background, and we're doing really well with that in the shop. We have done a lot of reach sales for the bigger sizes and then convert, so this is definitely a higher performance kite. So if you're already on the reach, grab the Orbit for your smaller kites, your 10s, your 9s, your 8s, all the way down. But those bigger Orbits too, those are fantastic.
Yeah, especially for the bigger guys. If you're looking at a kite that's really going to boost and you're a big dude, go for the bigger kites. But I think most people first step, reach in the lighter wind conditions. As you get into like 10, 9, 8, definitely don't be afraid to give the orbits a go. They really are fun, really helpful, easy for progression. That's why some riders are doing so well at the moment.
It's great that North has teamed up with Elite Water Sports to offer a full quiver of demo kites, from orbits to reaches to everything. So if you see us out on the beach, or just give us a call at the shop, we'll set you up with a demo, send you out on the beach. Even if we're not out there, we'll send you out with one. Go give it a shot. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Awesome
Appreciate
to
it.
be up here with y'all.
Appreciate it all.
All right.